Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a couple minutes today to show you what you could be doing to get more customers online and kind of where you're leaving money out on the table, where you could be growing your business and how to do that. So first things first, when I Google your business, I do see you have a Google My Business or a Google Business Profile. It's kind of called either one. I do see we have one service area. I also see you do have a good company description here. However, I do think you could stand to add a few more words here. You have 750 available, and you can use some good keywords in here as well. I'll explain to you what keywords are in a moment. I'm going to mention that several times throughout here, but adding in 2 to 3 good keywords in your description is really important. The other thing that you want to do with this Google Business Profile is add a lot of photos of your work. Adding photos of your work that save as keywords is also important in ranking your business profile in the map section. Now, I'll explain why ranking is important in just a moment. The other thing that you want to do is make sure that your business name, address, and phone number is exactly listed on different business listing sites. Like here is just an example. This would be a citation. The more of these that you have, the higher your business will rank in the maps for certain things. So what I want to show you is why this is important, why I'm talking about ranking that in the maps, and why I'm about to talk to you about websites. When a potential customer or a future customer of yours is looking for lawn care in Birmingham, and I just chose the big city nearest to you, this is important to have a certain amount of population so that you have a higher search volume. So if I was to choose lawn care in Birmingham, I can see as a potential customer, I see the top 3 in maps, and then I see page 1 of what we call the organics, all these URLs where people have their websites. As a potential customer, 9 out of 10 of them are never going to make it to page 2, and most of them are never going to click more businesses. If you're in the top 3, you can count on about 30% of your business coming from being in the maps right here. The other percentage is another high percentage is going to come from who's going to click these links down here. Being in this first section, or this first URL right here, this is going to give you the highest percentage of people searching clicking on this link. Once you leave that first position, the percentage of people clicking these links declines dramatically. So it's not always enough to just be on the first page. You want to be on the first position. This is what's going to give you the highest amount of customer visits to your website as possible. Now, when I look at your website versus, like, say, your top competitor here, which would be Mighty Green, if we take a look at your website, if we scroll through here, I see that it's one of the Google websites that they have you create when you make a Google My Business. These are great just to have something, but when you're trying to rank them, these won't ever make it. These are going to be so hard to rank because even though this is a Google website, Google algorithms like to see certain things, and this is not it. So having a website that has a home page with about 1,500 words, that's what Google's looking for. 1,500 words of authoritative content. And within that content, they're looking for keywords. And that means keywords in the content itself and keywords behind your images. And all that means is this is what I'm talking about. You want any image to save as a keyword. So you want it to have a keyword here instead of it being a date or a random jumble of letters and numbers. You want it to be something important that's going to tell Google that whatever you have to say on your website is relevant to what someone's searching for. So, with that being said, these websites, again, like I said, are not terrible. They're actually good just so that, your customers have something to click on when they see your business, but they're never going to rank on page 1. So even if you get your business profile to the top 3 position, this is not going to make it to the organic section on the first page. So getting a website that is going to rank is extremely important. And the reason why I want to show you why ranking is important is because, like I said, if you are ranking your business profile in the top 3, you can count on about 30% of your business coming from there. And then if you look here at your website versus your competitor, this is your website. All I did was put your URL into this website crawling platform called Ahrefs, and you can see that your website is generating no traffic. That means no visitors. Now, just a disclaimer, this is not always 100% accurate. Sometimes it's a little bit lower than reality, but it is a really good ballpark. So this is your website. If I took your top competitor, Mighty Green, and put them in here, you can see they're getting 873. Now, one more disclaimer. The reason why they're probably getting 873 is because they're not only ranking in Birmingham, but they're also ranking in Montgomery. So this is their homepage. Their homepage is getting traffic from both cities. So you can count on this being about half. I can't tell you exactly what's Birmingham and what's Montgomery, but it's going to be about half. And just to prove it to you, if I put your second top competitor, and like I said, once you go down out of that first position, the number of people coming to your site starts declining dramatically. You can count on this being about half. So I'd say about 400 people, 400 visitors every month coming to their website. And even the top or the second person is getting 250. So this is why I say it's important to rank. That 400 or that 250 clicks that they're getting every month is 400 or 250 people that's interacting with their website in some way, form, or another. If you close even half of those deals, that means your business has the potential to grow exponentially. That would be 125 extra here, 125 extra clients every month if you closed half of these people who are visiting your website. So all in all, I just want you to be able to see the potential. Remember, that is 125 extra people if you only closed half. So 125 extra jobs, 125 extra sources of revenue. So it's super important if you want to grow your business to understand this and to be able to rank on that first page, because then you're not going to have to use services like Angie's List or Home Advisor. You can, they certainly have their place, but this would keep you from having to use a third-party site. The easier it is for someone to find you, the more business you're going to get. So I hope that this video was valuable. If you have any questions or would like to move forward with something like this, I'm certainly available. If you have more questions but you're not ready to move forward, I'm also available to answer any questions that you have. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you found this information valuable.